Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man, Bad Chad, and we are on air, and the on-air sign is on. We got our lovely Jolene filming today. She did a beautiful job yesterday. Beautiful job. We got a lot going on because we're going to try to finish the shape right in front of your very eyes. I've got enough bends on the end here. On this here, I would say that's a U bend because it looks like a U. When we put this side on here, I had to cut it and open it up and make it look all not good. The reason being was the pipe was a little bit shy. We had 2 pieces of pipe. I was not taking it down to add a little tiny piece on so we could bring it down and we could cut it off here and make it do it and make it right. So that's what I did. I cut it open, I made that work. And I suggest you do the same. I mean, if you're going to take a pipe down and go inside and add a little tiny piece of pipe, well, hell with it, just go for it. On this piece right now, we got the 2 front pieces going up. All I did is take a measurement from the other side and did the exact same thing on this side. We cross-braced it. Cross-bracing it makes it really strong. It's not going anywheres. The inside structure is going to need a little bit of something, some love in time. It'll get some, but just not this moment. Right now, I only have one little tiny half U left. I used every U bend up, every 90 bend that I had. I used them all up. Everywheres, I've used them all. I have not got any left. So what I have to do is I have to make a bend here, and I'm going to try to do that in front of your very eyes. Before we do that, I want to show you what I want to show you. When you look on this side of the piece of pipe that we cut, you can see the weld has got a nice penetration on that side. It's all the way through, if I'm showing you right. You can see the weld poking all the way through. Now I'm going to show you where it wasn't cut. See now on this side where it wasn't cut very good, you've got no weld poking through. It's not penetrated all the way through. Right there, right there. It's not penetrated all the way through because it was not cut open, or it did not have a cut like that for the weld to go down through and penetrate. So when you're doing something like this, try to get that gap going on. So if you're going to come over and grind it all off, you know that you have some left. Just to, I was just looking at it myself just to see if things were penetrating good, and where it was not zip cut it well, it did not penetrate the best. So I've got all the pieces rolled. I put them through the roller. You watched me do that yesterday. I rolled 2 pieces. That's what happened here last time. There was just 2 pieces of exhaust pipe on this length here. I was not taking it down to add a little tiny piece. I just cut that, bent it up, and welded it. On this piece here, the U does not fit. The U does not fit. So what I did is I just cut it in half, tacked it on, and did what I had to do to bring it back together. Didn't take very long whatsoever. You still have to weld it up anyways. But anyways, I have to mimic that. I need another bend. Let's try to make another bend. Let's try to make another bend. I don't want to waste a bunch of pipe. I just need to not wasting any. But anyways, this is what I've got left. Little pieces here, like this here, is what's left of all the pipe. These pieces here, this will do the bottom piece, and this will do the top piece. But I need a bend, I haven't got one. So let's do it. I'd like to bend it on the inside to close all them gaps up, but to be honest with you, if I bend it the U this way, then I can weld the backside up and I can grind it off. To try to grind it off in here, if I try to bend it this way, to try to grind off here, I'm not going to have a good time. I'm just going to try to even these up a little bit, see what happens. Have not got a piece of anything to make that bend like that. Have not got a piece of pipe for that. Don't know if even I can do it, but sure I can. Sure I can. Let's cut a little bit more. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have to weld that up after. It's going to be quite a weld job, but I need it. I need that piece, so I'm going to have to make it. And that's what you do when you need something. I could wait and order another bend, but that's not what I do. I just continue on and do what I have to do. It might have been easier if I made the whole bend. I'm not sure, but we'll soon find out. Get a few more cuts in it. Now, I'd like to have something round to bend that over. But, yeah, that's not perfect. No, oh, I didn't want to do that. Not even close. Didn't want to do that. I'm going to have to put that back together. Need a hammer. Watch myself, watch myself, watch myself, Chetty. That helps. I didn't really want to bend that. Kink that is what I didn't want to do. Nope. I want it to take off here somewhere. Hold that there. I'll have to repair that after. You want to open it up like that. I want to open up more back here. I got to open it up quite a ways here. I want to make it even. Make it even. I'll take a screwdriver, stick it in there, see if I can't pry it. Jam that myself. Not planning on doing that. I don't think that's going to work either. Let's get a screwdriver going. Nope, not doing that. Getting them all out of shape now, I am. I want that one apart is what I want. I want that apart. Probably close anyways. It's quite a bend. Just a little bit further. Just a little bit further. Just want to open that up just a little bit. Come on, come on. Hey, There we go. Didn't do anything for me. I'm gonna get them all out of shape. That's all that did is got it out of shape. And I'll probably end up wrapping a piece of metal around that after I get that done. Make it look. Didn't want that to happen. Let's cut it and put it on. I don't like it. I don't like it. But what do you do when an old lady's got a shoe? I can mess with it, but I ain't doing that. I can mess with it, yes I can. Now I can bang that out a little bit in there now. So I had a little crooked one here, I don't want to. There we go. Now I'm happy. Fix that one. Might as well fix that one. Alrighty. Cool. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Good. Alrighty, I'm going to weld that on there. Believe it or not, I'm going to weld that on there. Tack it on there anyways. Doesn't look straight to me, but that don't look bad. Obviously I got the bend and I can straighten it or whatever I want. Can I? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up a little bit. I already opened it up enough, I know that, obviously. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it up so when I weld it, it stays. So if you're doing something and something like this happens, you haven't got that last bend, it's just making you work for it, that's all. And I'm not scared of a little bit of work. Not a little bit. So I'm saying that's going to stay on there. And I might even be able to, that's fine. It's not bad. Just thinking if I had something I could stick in there and just pry it a little bit. Nothing broke off. Oh, see, it just keeps coming back to the weakest place where I cut it the most. See, I'm just trying to... Aye, there we go. Just open them up a little bit, see? I can close them a little bit. Awesome. Just put the screwdriver in between each one now that I got it. Like that. Now let's turn each one down a little bit. This one down here looks like it could have a little opening. Cool. Good. All right. Awesome. All right, Jolene, you want to put down the camera for a second?
Yep.
And help me? So, it's not ideal. I will weld that up with a, I'm not sure if that's quite the same, but we'll weld it up with a coat hanger, obviously. Not bad. We'll have to do maybe a little bit of work in there, but we'll go for it. That's what we'll do. I've got one piece already bent. What we're going to do is we're going to put the bottom one on first. And the reason being is if I can put the bottom one on first, then I can take them pieces out of that, and then I can set the top piece on those separators, how far it's got to be separated. If I try to put the top on first, I think we'll have a harder time. So we're going to go with the bottom side this time, I'm thinking. So if Jolene will help me, I'm going to come up here and we'll pry that on. We'll measure the distance on that one. We should cut it. I'm just kind of wondering if I should just try to make it all one piece. Making decisions on the fly is what I'm doing. Making decisions on the fly. I got another little piece rolled here that I'm going to add onto this. Let's mark it and cut it. I've already got it marked actually. So this is the piece I put on here. I've got it marked. Let's cut it. I'll cut them right here anyway, sweetheart. Now, welding these two pieces together is a hard thing to do. And the reason I'm going to say it's a hard thing to do is because you have to get the angle right. So, yesterday, did I weld that on before I put it up, or did I weld it on when I think I welded it on after I had it up, did I not?
Yeah.
So you're going to help me hold it?
Yep.
All right, Jolene's going to help me hold it. She's going to hold this one. I'm going to go up to the front, tack this one on, and then we're going to try to get this one tacked on to this one. And what I'm saying is, if we turn this off a little bit to this bend here, it won't look right. It'll look like it's bent. They basically have to be on straight. So what I'm going to do is, we'll just slide that right there. Jolene, you're going to stand back here and hold that if you can and try to eye that up straight. Jolene's got a great eye, so come on in there, Jolene.
Okay.
My little queen, Jolene, basically. Are you ready?
Yep, sorry.
It's going to be a little bit of wait for a minute or two. But do you want to sit down up there and do it, or? I'm not sure. Just a sec, I got to get the welder going. I don't want you to hold anything. Just watch your foot. I don't want you to hold anything until it's time, to be honest with you. That way there, you won't be ugly at me. Let's put it up in the air. What you have to do is you have to put eye that right. And you're going to tell me when. It looks like I should almost cut that, but whatever. I'll weld it. Say when.
Okay, looks pretty good.
Didn't mess around, did I? It's got a nice gap on it. Yeah, you want to grab that little piece.
What? Oh, this, where is it? Right here?
Right there. You're going to try to put that on there. Just get it on your piece there. Look at that now, would you? Can you eye that up straight for me? Like I need this together. Yeah, can you get the angles?
This needs to rotate.
Yeah. And you want to put it on that piece there too. You may as well. I can cut it and make it smaller, but in or out, you just stand back if you want to.
No, it needs to go towards you. Pull it towards you. I don't know.
What's happening?
It just like, the top piece comes down like this and then it's like that.
It's bending?
Sort of.
The top piece up there?
Like right
Make
here.
this straight. Make this straight and we'll deal with that after.
Okay.
Is this straight?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Well, stand back and tell me. I want this line straight, this line here.
Not really. Can I hold it and you look?
No, I want just how you gonna do it. Weld it. When you change it, it changes all over again. I want this here straight. I don't care about the top piece. I just want this piece of pipe straight.
Okay.
Which way do I go with the angle? In or out?
In. Or sorry, towards you. Towards you. Yeah, try that.
Is that it or is it straight?
Yeah, it seems to be.
I'll agree with that. Good?
As good as it.
You want to hold it right here? Don't hold where it's hot. Just hold it right here. We're up there by the sticker. Just hold it. Got it?
Yep. I think it moved down there.
See, it's got to be twisted. This piece here. It's not straight because that's this piece here. The highest, this piece is turned this way,
okay.
So it looks crooked. So if we would have turned the pipe this way just a little tiny bit, it'll straighten it. So you're gonna have to do it again. Just hold the end down there, please. Should let you know that was going to take off. Bring back. Put it back on your piece again. Now, we were here. I think it wants to go about there. Check it out. Tell me if it looks straight anymore. If it's got to come towards me, it's got to come towards me, but.
Come towards you a little bit. Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good? Are you ready to come back and hold it?
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yep.
I would have turned it some more. Yeah, this is going like this. You find this is going like this, and that's going like that?
Yeah.
Come take a look. Let go. Shouldn't stay. It should stay. See this? And that like that?
Right, yeah.
You see that? So this has got to be twisted more.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that?
Yeah. The bow is like
yes,
this.
the bow is in, yes, exactly. That's what we're trying to do, trying to get the bow in the right spot. So, if you want to take two hands this time, hold that and cut that off. Better that time, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it again. So is the boat. Take a look at it this time.
That looks good.
That looks good?
Yeah, I think so.
Taking a word for it, boys. Taking a word for it. Jolene looks good. Can you hold it just back there a little bit? Please and thank you. This is all by eye. Jolene's got a good eye. Fantastic. Fantastic. Fantastic, I say. Fantastic. Now you can let go of that. I actually should have maybe stepped over. That thing's working out pretty good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Will you tell me if it's straight there now? Like, does it need to be? No, it looks good up there, don't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm just trying to look down here.
Look straight.
It seems like this could come a little bit in, that bottom piece. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, you look, that's amazing. Looks really good. Looks really good. I want to take a look at this way. Awesome. Awesome. Kind of running around here a little bit, but that looks good. That looks real good. Need a tape measure up here. Because if that needs to come closer, I'll bring it closer, but I think we got this. I'm going to step back here for a second. Yeah, it looks good. Nice angle there. I'm going to weld that together there. If that piece has to come forward down here a little bit, that looks fine. I'll weld that up and you'll never know the difference. I'm just going to put a little weld on this here so it stays put. Good eye, Jolene. Good eye. Don't let Jolene look your car over, boys. She's got a good eye. Actually, Jolene's not that kind of person anyways, so no worries. She's able to look at your car and have good comments. Jolene doesn't look for the bad in something. She looks for the good. She's all right. I'm going to leave that for a second. What I want to do is I want to get a tape measure and try that back. It should be 9.5. If it's not 9.5, then I got to cut some off this up here and let that piece come ahead some. Does that put that together some down, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does it squish together?
Yep. It squishes
What's that, sweetheart?
Yeah, it squishes it at the bottom right here.
Are you able to push ahead on this a little bit? Just push on that for me.
Yep.
As I just see what's going on there and I can tack them together. Just push it ahead a little bit. Good, awesome. You got it?
Yep.
Did it move?
I think so.
A second, I'm gonna go for it a little bit too. I'm just tacking each slit that I had. Just tacking them together. So it can't move. Let go. Basically. 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5.
Bingo.
Huh?
Bingo.
9.5. Awesome. Alrighty. Just gonna weld this right here. Jolene's putting her new phone through the paces. Got sparks all over it. Psh, doesn't care as long as she gets the content. Doesn't care. All right, things are going good there. I'm going to knock on the other end a little bit better because we got quite a gap going on up here. I don't mind the gap, it's just that I don't want it going anywheres. I prayed for a coat hanger and I got one. Probably not the best to be welding outdoors, but I can't get it inside right now. That means penetration. Good penetration, that is. I know that I can grind it all off at the top, do I not? Sure I do. All right. I'm gonna do a little bit on this side. Looking at the sun, my helmet's going, but Jolene moving it. Oh, Mary.
Sorry. Yeah.
Trying to see how good I am. Alrighty. Let's just step back and take a look. Be careful, Jolene. Be careful. Be careful. You go down and things will be over. Alrighty. Basically, I'm saying that we're in place with the bottom one. I got a bit of work to do with that piece that I cut open and made that angle. Yes, I do, but I don't think it's a big deal. I could even take small strips of metal and just lay it all the way down, weld them on, and grind it all off. I'll weld each slit the best I can, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Because I could take, and once I get it in the position that I want, I probably could lay some metal in there. Anyways, we'll carry on. We're going for the top piece. I'm going to hack the bottom one open again and probably just bring it up like we did last time, because we did not have the length of pipe. Basically, that's the end of it. We did not have the length of pipe to get it, and I wasn't pulling it down to add a length to make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut these two out, and we're going to use those two on that side. And we're still good and straight. And it still can be tweaked at any time, as far as that goes. Still can be tweaked. When we start putting the braces in, X-bracing and all that stuff, and then that's when the tweakings get over, or we lose the tweaking area. I don't want to cut the exhaust pipe, I just want to cut the weld basically, and that's why I'm having a little time there. This time I'll put it on, I won't put it on the inside like I did there. I'm going to just sand off the Sharpies. When we put the metal inside here, when we make the pattern for this and put the metal inside here, that's when we'll make sure everything's nice and straight and right. Just gonna use this here for a minute. Knock off some Sharpies. What I mean by Sharpies is the weld that are on the pipe itself. I just don't want them there. I was thinking about when I did this, when I cut that open, if I tried to bend it the other way, I don't think I would have gotten the shape, and this would have been all closed up instead of all opened up. If I cut it and bent it the other way, I just don't think I would have got it bent far enough. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I guess I'm okay with it. Alrighty. I had one. I guess it much doesn't matter. They got to go up straight. I'm going to go one here. And I'm going to just take a look. Might as well do them both the same as I did before. I had one, we'll say 6 inches away from there. And I had one, we'll put one right before piece comes down. How do I know where that is? This is the one that goes on. You're going to have to put your camera down, sweetheart, and give me a hand again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick one on up there. I'm going to stick one on up there, and then we'll know where to put this at. We'll weld this on to hold that up, and then we'll run our last piece and put this one on down there, down here somewhere, 6 inches from the bottom, and then we'll know. Okie dokie?
Yeah.
We got two pieces here. I got my first piece back up here. And I know this is the first piece because this one here has the most bend on it. I'm going to... you might want to go on the back of the truck if possible.
Okay. Like
on the back of the truck. Yeah, just walk up the beaver tail. Be careful. Grab whatever you have to. I don't know if I can do that or not. Can you go back there and straddle? Put one leg on, put leg on that. Just put one leg over top and put it on the exhaust pipe. You know, just sort of straddle it. And I'm gonna, so you can eye it up there,
okay.
Sort of, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna, yeah. She's walking a fine line there, boys. She's walking a fine line. All right. Still got a hold of it?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. You have to lift it up, don't you?
I know. You just hold it right there for a second. Do not let it drop, okay?
Okay.
Just hold it there for a second. I got to grab the welder, and I'm gonna get up on there. Ah. Alrighty. Now you're just gonna sort of bring the pipe to me. Now you're going to try to get that. You're going to have to get back on that to get that angle right if possible. Aren't you not?
Yeah.
And you're going to have to get back and eye it up. Up higher. Go up higher.
Looks.
You're way. You got to go that way. Quite a ways.
Yeah.
Look like you're straight. Go more. Pipe, look at it's gonna go that way, sweetheart. Pipe's gonna go that way.
Yeah. Like this way?
No, the end of the pipe, like you're not turning the angle. I mean, take the pipe out further. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not lining up with this line.
Okay, well, Pick her up and got your angle, got your swoop looking straight.
Yeah.
Ah. Good penetration on that one. I'm coming for you. Go down and tell me if it looks straight, and then we can nail it down.
Can you take that out?
This?
Second? Yeah, just because I think it needs to.
Well, that needs to be there. We're going to set that on top of that. Look good?
It seems wide to me, but.
Looks what?
Wide.
Wide.
Oh, I guess this part can still go in, the top part.
That's just, you got the angle right. Looks good. Looks good. I wouldn't, like, you're right on the money. Like, watch this. Watch this. Watch.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Look straight now?
Yeah, it could go a little bit, I think, more. Yeah, right there.
All right, awesome. She's second guessing herself, boys. She's second guessing herself. She's doing an awesome job. Awesome. Jolene's got perfect in her blood. That's awesome. Beautiful. Awesome. Alrighty. Good. We'll do another, we've got 2 tacks on that, 2 tacks on that. I'm gonna go back and take a look at it. Got to do that all the time. If you don't go back and take a look at it, you sure can have something messed up in a hurry. So we got one more piece to put on. Going good. I think what I'm gonna do, I think I might as well cut that now because I know I'm gonna have to open that up because we opened this one up. Had a big gap in it. I'm just gonna come over and take a look and see where I did open it up. Zip cut right there. And I just put a piece in that. I had to open it up. There's probably a 1/2 inch gap in that when I opened it up. So I'm gonna come over here and do the exact same. Watch yourself, sweetheart. Alrighty. We got one more piece to put on. Looks straight as an arrow. Looks good. Looks good. Alrighty, grab one more piece here. We'll get you to put this on so it's straight. And then we'll do, we'll get you to put your camera down. You're just gonna hold on top of that. We're gonna cut that together and open that up. That's what has to happen there, like I did on the other side. So, just hold that, take that in, just hold it on there. I'm gonna turn it, I'm just gonna put it like that for a second. All you're gonna do is make the angle, this go straight. And you just tell me when. Take your time, whatever it takes. Put it on the bottom of your back piece there.
It seems like it's, can you push yours towards you? Like, Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Good?
I think so.
Very well. Got a little bit of gap there, that's great. Not going anywhere now.
Ouch, fuck. Ow.
What's wrong, sweetheart?
Something just stung me.
What?
Something stung me.
Something stung her, boys!
I swore.
Well, is it okay? Can you put it back up on there?
Sorry.
Is it straight now? Is it still straight? I'll come get it.
Not really.
Not really, she says.
What do you think?
No, you're right. That has to come over. So, I think I have to just hold it like that. Just hold it so it's straight, and I'm going to weld it on the other side, so it all has to come over. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
Right.
Are you mic'd?
Yeah.
Good girl. She's mic'd, boys. You got it straight?
Yep.
Just hold on. I'm just going to weld it up. Got a good gap going on here. It's straight. I'm welding it. Just protect it from the wind best I can. Ouch, it's hot. Get a piece of leather hot and it stays hot. Good conductor of heat. Leather. If you didn't know that, you do now. Alrighty, I gotta come down. One thing I didn't do is step back and see if it looked like it had a good angle. I think it does. Just gonna tie it on here. Not much of a gap there, just want to try to put the heat to it and penetrate. All right, now, when we bring it over now, I just have to push it over, won't I? Push it all over. You stay there, please. Just kind of, ooh. Now the comb's staying over?
Yep.
Good now? Good and straight?
Seems to be.
All right. Whoop, whoop.
You want me to lift it?
No, it's, where did I put that? 6 inches from the bottom. Get that off. Go ahead. Right there. Straight?
Yep.
Pull this horn up. You got her holder, haven't you? Ah, you gotta cut that more. Watch yourself. You're able to. The three. You're free. I didn't get that cut right. I know that. Here we go. Let's put that back in there. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Alrighty. Just gonna hold that. I'm gonna have to fix that. Exact same thing we did on the other side. It didn't look like much, but gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I'm doing every time. Do what I gotta do every time. Probably didn't even cut any off that last time, but in order to get that up, I should have probably picked it up and then tried to place it on top, but it's okay. I'm going to keep it like that. Straight up and down there, baby?
Yep.
Still straight?
Yep.
Straight still?
Just 1 sec. No, you need to push it in a bit.
Got it?
No, you need to. Seems to be like.
Oh, gee.
You see the where?
Yeah, a little bit. Ouch. That's the up there. This is sort of crooked on me. Nope. It breaks off and then I'll be, you know what I mean? If it breaks off here, I'll be not happy. I'm gonna go with that because I'm gonna tweak it after, I guess. Just want to weld this on here. Make sure it don't take off on me. That'll be gotten together with. We got a little tweaking to do right here. See it?
Yeah.
Huh? Mm-hmm. And I say we're good.
Could you relief the brace and you'd be able to move it out?
It might. It might. I don't want to relief the brace yet until I weld it up. Basically. I don't think I do anyways. Just gonna weld this. Coat hanger. No, we haven't got, you know, this can be tweaked here obviously. I mean, it's got a big going on, but I want to just put a little bit of weld in this here. Just add and weld for grinding material. Just want to get it together. I'm basically happy with that because I know that the bottom one right here, I'm basically happy with that. I know that this can be pushed out with this piece here. It's got quite a joint on it. I'm happy with that. We got probably company because Fina's working. Do we want to run it out and show everybody? Do you want to take it out and just take a walk around, or can you see what's going on?
Yeah, we can kind of see.
All right.
We can wait till tomorrow.
Pull this bad boy out. I maybe should have left that. Maybe that's fine. It fits in there, no problem. But basically, there you go. We got her geared up. Now I have to do a little bit of work, like on this side, on this piece. I have to tweak that one over here to make that look like this one over here. I might. Nope. I just have to tweak this one and make that one look like that one. I had that one looking like poop too when we first cut it. The one over here on that side with that one cut open looking like a slinky. Got to do a bit of work to that one there. Got to finish welding it up, and basically we just kind of tighten it up. This side's all tightened up. Didn't take long to weld it up and make it look right. This didn't take long to weld it up and make it look right. I have no problem with welding that up and making it look right. I'm thinking we're basically the same. We have the same braces in here. We have the same distance on each one. It's looking good. So I'm just going to continue on tweaking it a little bit, welding up the poopy places, and these are what you call the poopy places. This stuff here, that's the poopy places, and continue on from there. So I want to clear something up. This is what I'm going to clear up. The car is going here on the frame. This is the floor of the race car. This is where it's coming up here. It's not running up here, not even close. The car is running inside here. This is where the car is going to be, just as I'm walking up through here. This is where the car is going to be, where I'm at. The wheels are going to be sitting on here. We'll plank this all in. So basically what's going to happen is this is all going to be covered in metal. This is all open, and the bottom will be covered in metal. Where around where the exhaust pipe is. Open, metal. You look at the picture on the back, it's got some holes. We might put some holes along here just for looks. But we got to get everything welded up tight and right. Once we get the metal in here, then we can finish our cross braces over to our metal on the side of our deck. Basically, I'm making it look the way I want it to look for looks. I'm not making the sides for, well, it is going to be a lot of strength when it comes time. Once this is, filled in with metal, in order for them to go down, you'd have to bend this and this. You'd have to bend this and this for that floor joist to go down. It would all have to bend. Alrighty, everybody, have a good one. Like, subscribe, ring my bell, tell Jolene how fantastic a job she did. Jolene's a very smart lady, and I want to thank her for her good eye. She has a real good eye. Thank you very much. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.